Okay, so I had put on my community page that I wasn't going to go live because I was supposed to take Mama Lynn to her appointment. Well, guess what? I have been wrong in all of my stuff this week. Like, I thought this weekend was supposed to be Johnny's races, and that's not until next weekend. Then I thought her appointment was like 11:45, and it's not. It's this afternoon at 1:45, and I'm like, why am I getting this all wrong? Why am I getting this all wrong? So I'm gonna wait till people see that I am actually live, um, so that they can see that, hey, I am live. I am live. Hi, James. Hello, hello. I am not in the kitchen. I'm not in the kitchen. Hello, ADRVT. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning. So I thought to myself, because I didn't have anything prepared, because like I said, I got confused. I thought I was going to take my mother-in-law to the doctor, and that's not until later today. And like I said, I have been there's Ed, Whistle Stop Homestead. Good morning, good morning. I thought I was not going to be able to go live, and then I was like, well, I don't have anything um, you know, prepared yet as of this morning. I'm usually prepared for what I'm going to bring to the community. How is your day going, Amy? It is going great. Like, besides my whole mix up and saying, okay, I can't go live, and I sent emails, I sent text messages, I put a thing on the community tab, and I was like, I'm not going to be able to go live. And so I thought to myself, because Ed was like, I was looking forward to this live, and I was like, well, let's see what I can do. Like, give me a few minutes. And then I was late to my own live. I look up, I thought I had like 5 minutes left, and I look up and it says showtime. And I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? So I was new in the kitchen and baking stuff and looking at recipes and going by recipes. So I want to discuss like things you may not know if you're a beginner, like I am, because I learned different measuring cups. One is liquid, one is for the like the flowers and stuff like that. I didn't know that. Like, I didn't know there was a difference. I thought you could use different measuring cups for, the same thing. And um that's something I learned. And I was like, it goes to show I am not a I'm not a professional inside the kitchen. Good morning, Jovita. Good morning, good morning. So I learned that. So I was like, well, if anybody has any questions pertaining to anything in the kitchen, put it in chat. We'll discuss. If you have any questions for me, if you have any ideas of what you want to see on Amy's Community Kitchen, what is a measuring cup? You would ask me, right? I have different sets of measuring cups. Okay. So I have the ones that come in little sets. They're in different colors sometimes. Um, you know, Going anywhere from teaspoon to all the way to a cup. Those little, they're about this big. I would have Faith bring them to me, but she's with Renly. And then you have the glass one. I have different kinds of measuring cups. Okay, there's different measures. Why is my thing going slow? Is it me? Let me know if you can. Am I okay? I don't want to be some like Chinese movie where I'm talking first and then the noise comes after. You know, I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that. But that was weird. I guess it was something on my end. I don't know. But yeah, that's something I learned. Like that there's different, like, and I don't use measuring cups when it comes to like tortillas. The only reason I used measuring cups this last time was because I was bringing that video to you guys um, on how to make tortillas. And the best way to do that is show you using measuring cups. So there's times where I don't use measuring cups. Um, Same thing with ingredients. When you're putting ingredients, I don't take the little teaspoon or tablespoon and use that, you know. Um, I've always been taught, hey, let's put a little bit of this, a little bit of this, mix it up, taste it, and if it's good, it's good. If it's not, add some more, add something different. You know, that's just how I've always cooked in the kitchen. Now, when it comes to new recipes, I do use the measuring cups, measuring spoons, and stuff like that. Only because I want to get the recipe correct on how I was taught to do it on online or that somebody sent me. So there's always things to learn in the kitchen, and I'm still learning. I'm still learning. Um, so what is something and welcome in everybody to the chat. I appreciate y'all being here. I can't tell you have you had any carnita tacos? I have. I have. And maybe I can introduce like a Mexican dish that somebody can try, because I know there's a lot of people out there that have channels and um what is it? Rachel, her name is Rachel, and she's a little Mexican lady, and she brings Mexican dishes and shows how to cook them. And so I watch her channel, and I mean, a lot of people are interested in that because I know, Jovita, you love your Taco Bell, but it's not real Mexican. It's not. It's just like me. I'm not real Mexican, right? You know, I always, always say, I always say. Um, so maybe I can bring a Mexican dish to Amy's community kitchen um, one time. And we went to um, on Sunday. I got you, Amy. LOL. So we went to this little Mexican little I guess it's a little restaurant slash shop. Um and it's called El Gallo Loco. And basically Crazy Rooster. I used to eat Chili's cheese burritos when they had them. Nice. So we went to this Mexican place, and I never been. Chris has never been. And oh, I had the carne asada. I had the um barilla meat, and then I had rice and beans, and then they gave tortillas on the side. But y'all, oh, it was good. It was so good. And I would love to cook some Mexican dishes for you, Amy. Nice. Okay, so if you want to do that, you can come up on a panel one day on the community kitchen. And if you want to cook a Mexican dish, cook a Mexican dish, you know? But I think that'd be cool because there's so many recipes out there. My neighbor Esmeralda is an amazing cook. Her Mexican food is very good and authentic. I want to convince her to run a food truck. Oh, I'm telling you, those food trucks, they make their money in Tulsa. There are lines and lines of people outside those Mexican trucks. So they make really good money. I will tell you right now, because for a plate on some of those, I mean, you're paying a little bit more than what you're paying in a restaurant because they fill that sucker up. You know, those little styrofoam boxes or whatever, and then they give you the tortillas and all that other good stuff. But man, that is a good idea. Look at my Facebook page, you'll see good stuff. I know, James. Hello, James Hall. Good morning. Good morning. I see you posting all kinds of goodies on your page, and I'm just like, that looks delicious. That looks really delicious. So I will, yeah, I think one Wednesday I will make a Mexican dish. I'll probably make like the whole meal, maybe like the meat and maybe rice, you know. And for some reason, Mexicans just like to have the rice and beans as a side. Like that always happens. Rice and beans with a Mexican, meal. Maybe I'll do enchiladas. Enchiladas. So there's some ideas. So do y'all? Okay, what is one thing you would tell someone who is good morning, Musgrave Family Farm? Put in the comments what is one thing you would teach someone that is new in the kitchen. I like rice and beans. So do I. I love rice and beans inside the tortillas. I'm just saying, roll it up. Do a little, not roll it up, but before I roll it up, I have the rice and beans and a little bit of cheese, and I roll it up, and little burrito. So good. But what is something that you can teach someone that is new in the kitchen? Because, like I said, I learned there was different things you can use in the kitchen. I am putting use to the mixer. I never had a mixer before. I put my mixer in use. And I learned that on some of those recipes that it is so much easier to use a mixer. Spanish rice is really easy, but most don't know how to make it exactly. And there's different ways people make it. Like there's people who put like the peas and stuff inside the rice, and then there's some that don't use that, and they use just like tomatoes and onions, and it's just there's different ways you can make Spanish rice. Then there's some that don't even use that. They just have all the seasonings mixed up inside the the juices that the rice soaks up. So there's different ways you can make the rice. And so maybe we can show different ways you can make the rice. That could be like a like a thing, make different kinds of rices, different kinds of ways you can make Spanish rice on a morning, I guess. That'd be cool. Because like you said, not a lot of people know how to make it. Yes, most people overcook the rice. Yes, yes, yes. Hi, Rebecca. Good morning. I had a friend that was from Puerto Rico, and he made his Spanish rice with capers. Wow. I would teach him how to cook without a measuring cup. Yeah, so because the reason why it's good to teach with measuring cups, I will tell you, Ed, is because yes, you can say, okay, put this amount, and whatever. But a lot of people like to learn using that so they don't mess stuff up. As I did. Like I like using when it's something new that is brought to my attention, and they want me to make it, I use measuring cups so that I don't mess it up and it comes out like they have sent it. Does that make sense? Yeah, that makes sense, right? But what is something you could teach someone in the kitchen that is brand new? Because like I said, I'm not fully experienced. I use measuring cups when I'm using an exact recipe. Yeah, see, that's what I said. Good morning, Lori Carp. Good morning. Welcome in, welcome in. I may share the link just so somebody can come up if y'all want. This is going to be an open panel Wednesday because we're discussing stuff. So if you don't want to put it in chat, you can come up on panel and talk with people, and we can talk. So it's not going to be one of those normal Wednesdays, Amy's Community Kitchen. Let me post this link. Otherwise, I cook from heart and taste. Exactly. I always liked watching. Good morning, LMDMT. Good morning. Good morning. I'm gonna go ahead and boop. Make sure y'all hit the like for me. Make sure you share it out. Make sure you are still subscribed to our channel, because I noticed that I was missing a couple of people, because their videos weren't coming up on. I was noticing their videos weren't coming up on the timeline as I was scrolling, and I was like, "What is going on?" And so I had to type their names in, and I noticed that it had taken them off, and I was like, "Okay, YouTube has done its thing again." So, I have no idea what just happened. I have no idea. Like, it shut my whole computer down, like, just shut down. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I was like, I'll be right back. I'm gonna open this up. I'm gonna pin the link. I have no idea. I made you too mad. I did. Good. I don't
You
know.
had one job.
I did. I did. And while I was gone, there is Tony Walsh. Good morning. I heard there were troublemakers in here, so I had so that's a good place for me. Good morning. I know I made YouTube mad. because I said that they're doing their ridiculous thing of, taking off my subscribed channels and stuff. And I guess they did not like it.
That I don't understand. You know, you make comments on someone's videos, you like them, you've hit the thumbs up and all that, and then a month later you go back, and go, what the hell? Why am I not following them now?
Exactly,
It's
exactly. So I was like, man, what in the world?
it's done it to me 3 times with you.
Are you serious?
Yep. And I've been in your live streams, I've commented on your videos, and poof, this says, nope, you're not allowed to. Sneak peek? You want a sneak peek?
Yes, I want a sneak peek. Everybody
And
gets to
the,
see.
and the video will
There's
be out
no
today.
face.
The video will be out today.
Oh my. Look at that.
I get to see. Oh, but you can see the lumber I just bought.
Nice.
16 footers in an S10 pickup truck. That was funny watching that thing go down the road.
What in the world are y'all doing? I'm making YouTube mad, I guess. Paul Case. And I was like, oh, for sure, they're gonna. And see, when I tried to go back on my phone and enter studio there, the whole live was gone from StreamYard. And I was like, surely they didn't take the whole live down. What did I say? That other people, didn't thought you weren't going to be live. I wasn't avid. I wasn't, but I got mixed up on the times that my mother-in-law was supposed to be at the doctor. So it's not this morning, it's in the afternoon. And it's just like I explained, I thought that Johnny's races was this weekend, and it's not, it's next weekend. So I would have gone out of town and been like, where's everybody at?
Oh boy.
Yeah. Well, they just get happy in the same pants they get mad in, right? Exactly. So I pinned the message at the top. But yeah, I was like, I figure I'll go live and just have a discussion with everybody. And, because I didn't have anything prepared. Well, I had something that I was going to make, but I will just wait till next weekend or next week if there's nobody up on panel with me. So, yeah.
And I come up for a few minutes because I got work to do. I got videos to make.
On your day off, you're going to work, right?
What is a day off?
Exactly.
I haven't had a day off in probably 25 years. Because if I'm
Uh,
not at work, I'm working at home. And this is priority right now.
It said I would have been here, but the message I got said different. Yes, I know. And then I try to go back and remind, tell everybody, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and do a late live, but I won't be in the kitchen and stuff. And I was like, well, if people see that I'm live, they'll come. I guess. I don't know. I got the same message, Avid. I know. I told y'all. I got mixed up. I really thought I was supposed to be taking her this morning, and that's why I canceled the live, and that's why I was like letting everybody. I thought she just scratched it.
Good morning, Bowen.
You forgot me. I know. I'm sorry. I was like, I did. See, my mind is just like, I remember to tell everybody that I'm not going to be live, but then I forgot to send Avid that I'm going to go ahead and be live, just in discussion about kitchen stuff, and talking about something that you would teach somebody who is brand new in the kitchen. And then Ed come up, and right before he comes up, I guess I made YouTube mad, and they said, nope, everything turned off. I was like, what in the world? So yeah. And I was like, tried to go on my phone, and then it showed that there was no live at all happening. And I was like, surely they didn't take the whole live off. And then finally my computer comes up and I do my thing and I have to enter back into studio. And I was like, this is crazy.
It was weird because I tapped on your link, it goes over to the other thing, and it's a black screen. I'm like, "What'd she do?" Knowing that I was coming up, she just ended her live?
No. Good morning, Christy Betts.
Good morning,
So
Christy.
I I took that survey that YouTube usually sends every now and then, and I told them how it was. I was just like, this is ridiculous. There's certain things that are supposed to be easy and they're not, and
You made him mad.
one of the questions was like, are you satisfied on how much you make on YouTube? No, absolutely not. Is anybody satisfied on what they make on YouTube? Like, y'all are jipping us. I mean, we
They're
put in
taking
so much.
Yeah, we do all the hard work and they
Yes,
benefit from us a lot more
yes,
than we benefit.
yes. And I mean, even when people do, super stickers and super chats, they take some of that. And it's like, well, I guess that just, they're making money
Yeah.
because there are so many channels out there that have content. And, um, I mean, it's just crazy. Like, no. And then how satisfied if there's something, if you have an issue, how easy is it to get a hold of somebody at YouTube? Um,
You
not
can't.
you can't. Um, unless you reach a certain point, I've heard.
Oh
Like
yeah, a
once
million viewers.
yeah, if you have reach a certain point, then you can reach somebody at YouTube. So,
The only
yeah.
time I was able to talk to someone, it was a computer. We were in a chat fight.
Oh my. Avid lawnmower broke, so I'm taking a break. Oh no. Christy, get some Hebrews. Yeah, how did your mower break, Christy? It's because there ain't nobody there, right? It's all this computer stuff. Crazy, crazy. Power propel cable. Oh, that's not good. That's how her mower broke. The power propel cable. So is that what your channel used to be called? Is Crazy Ed's Homestead?
Yes. That was me 5 years ago.
Oh, okay. So I've always known you as Whistle Stop Homestead. So
Yeah. Wow. Is that person stoned or something? The mail showed up.
oh,
My mail my mail doesn't show up until 3:30, 4 o'clock every day.
ooh. They're ahead of the time.
They've
I
been
debated
smoking
on
that
starting
wacky
a
stuff.
Patreon and just not get money from Google.
That's why a lot of
AI
people are
just
putting their
thinks it.
Cash App stuff in.
Yeah. There's that, we have several different ways we can get paid if people don't want to do like the chats and super stickers. We have Chime, we have um, Cash App, we have PayPal, we have different other ways that people can send money. What is that other one? Venmo. We got Venmo.
I've got to call Cash App because they said that my new card was delivered yesterday. And guess what I have not gotten?
Your new card.
Yep.
Aw, Hebrews may be just what I need. Bushcraft family says ain't got no gas in it. Hello, Karma. Good morning. Good morning. Just put gas in it. Oh no. Uh, gotta fill in that ain't lazy. Gotta fill in that ain't lazy. Yep. Let's see. Everybody's saying hello. Christy is asking Karma how the kitties are. I thought you froze there for a second. You were so still. I was like, oh no, they did it again. But yeah.
You know, we were
Oh,
looking forward to some monkey butter today.
we'll
Just
see.
just
I,
saying.
I I can't do monkey butter until Bushcraft Family sends me an email and says when they're able to come up.
Charles, let's
Yeah,
go.
right. Get with it, Bushcraft Family. Come on, Charles.
Get with the program. You got one job.
They're doing okay. One is fighting a cold again, but I'm on top of it. Nice. Whoops, they did it again, right? Um there's Amy's bougie butter. uh Amy's bougie butter. It's not my butter. It's actually Charles's um butter. There's Beth, BNS Odyssey. Good morning, Beth. I don't have stuff set up in the kitchen. Exactly. You don't have to do it today. I'm saying like um one of these Wednesdays. Let me know which Wednesday you want to come up. It doesn't even have to be next week. Just come up on a Wednesday and teach us how to do that butter.
Bougie butter.
The bougie butter. Respiratory infections can be rough on cats. Yup. Let's see. Whoo. And so the alarm went off at 4:30 and we sat there and debated, okay, are we going to go? Because we didn't get to bed exactly after our live ended. And so we stayed up watching the news. And then we finally decided to go to bed. And I was like, you know what? I was like, you know what? We're not gonna go today. We'll go tomorrow. So I'm glad Moses decided that he wasn't gonna go this morning because we would have had to like hurry up, get ready, throw our bags in the car, and go. Christy, those babies have struggled since birth, and I got behind on supplement. Oh no. Treasure Hunter Neil, good morning.
What's up, Neil?
Sorry, I was trying to get someone to pronounce Ecclesiastes, but I'm back. Thank you so much for asking about them. The vet
Watson.
gave me a tube of lysine gel one time for my cat, boost immune system so they can fight the respiratory infections better. Never watch the news at night. It's so depressing. It's depressing all the time, no matter when you watch it. There's been so many accidents that I've seen where kids, like, I think it's a 9-year-old that was killed the other day at 151st and going towards Highway 75. Because they're saying that the lawmakers the county is asking the people to put the big people to put a light in that intersection because there's no light. It's a busy highway and there's no light right there. And I guess there was a major accident and a little boy from Glenpool was killed. He was, and so that's a sad situation, you know.
Well, the only light we have where I live, they don't get in accidents there. They go about 10 foot down the road and then they smash into each other. It's like, how?
Yes, it does. It stays depressing. Yes, the news. Yes, I try not to watch news at all, but you need to know what's going on, right? It's just so hard to watch. And then, I guess that lady that was her life was taken on, I guess, a bus or something that she was riding, and some guy behind her, you could see in the video where he, opened his knife and took her life right there. And I was like, what in the world is going on with people? And get this. There was a GoFundMe for this guy going around to help him bail out. And they shut that down. They shut that down. I was like, are you kidding me? So, I don't know. I hope they go to council meeting and raise a ruckus. So do I.
That's like my road here in the state of Texas. If it's not a posted speed limit on that road, it's automatically 25 miles an hour. Period.
Uh-huh.
Well, the lady that works at our water company lives right down the street from here. She thinks this road is her own speedway because she'll do 70, 80 miles an hour down the road. And I'm going to the next council meeting to see if we can get a speed bump put in. If not, I'm putting one in myself. Because it's ridiculous to watch someone go that fast when right down the street, we have children that play next to the street. And we got apartment complexes down here that there's hundreds of kids in there. And these people want to drive like it's their own speedway, and you work for the county? Come on.
You should see how some of these people drive down these dirt roads. And I'm like, are you begging to go meet Jesus? Because, especially after they fix them and come down and put fresh gravel, whatever, in places, it gets kind of, your car, you can fill it doing this number. So how are you flying down this road thinking that you're not going to crash? It just makes no sense to me.
That happened yesterday. Me and my worker, we were going to a chicken house. It's a dirt road. I can't move off to the edge of the road when I'm loaded because I'm 80 some odd thousand pounds full of chickens. These two trucks come hauling ass down this road. And I swerved over because I'm not going in the ditch. And one guy stopped and goes, you can't move over? I said, no, I can't. I go, you want to pay for 80 some odd thousand chickens? I go, you'll lose everything. I go, and the speed limit on here is 15 miles an hour. It is posted on that road. And it's just like, you guys are idiots.
Tennessee found out recently letting out a bad guy worked. He killed a family of 4. Oh. What was I watching? And Chris and I were watching something, and this girl, I guess it was on Facebook, scrolling through the videos and stuff. And there was this girl who came home, and her boyfriend, her ex-boyfriend or whatever, killed her family. And she lost it. Like, it was her dad, her sister, I guess the sister's husband and stuff. The only people he didn't was the kids inside the house. And what tore me up was the fact that her words when she was screaming at the cop was, I've called several times. Y'all didn't do nothing about it. This is what it took for you to try and come get him. Like, in some cases, people don't take that seriously. The abuse in a relationship. So, I can't say how I really feel. Right? Right? I have to leave for an appointment, but I'm listening. Okay, Karma. Travel safe. But, this world is crazy. And we need to pray for it because there's a lot of people that are just evil. There's Grumpy.
I was gonna just ask, is that grumpy there?
Yep, it's Grumpy. Is she
It's still.
asleep? Oh,
Why aren't you cooking your mama breakfast? You're supposed to
We're
be this
having
awesome cook.
leftovers. We're having leftovers.
oh yeah. There are some judges out there that are too scared to do anything. Um,
Hi, Jinx.
yeah, we're eating leftovers. Because we're all about not wasting food. So,
I don't
but
have any leftovers. I ate it all.
so y'all, it went from kitchen talk to in the news
It went.
real
Phew.
fast. I know, but I do have a live at 5. I'm telling you right now, there is going to be a live at 5, and we can continue this conversation.
People, it'll be at 5:22 when she decides. Oh yeah, I got a live going.
James says, I don't care who I make mad. And can I be a court judge? Oh. Okay,
they
so yeah, we'll discuss all kinds of things on my 5 o'clock. Because we've gotten away from the kitchen talk, and I'd rather keep it kitchen talk. So I'm sorry for those who are replaying and watching that it's not kitchen talk. So come to my 5 o'clock and we'll discuss stuff there. You know. So hello James, I'm getting that way in my old age. So yeah. But y'all, I was late. I'm not gonna shut it down yet. I'm not shutting it down yet. But let's go back to the kitchen talk, because we'll discuss our discussions. We'll have an open discussion about stuff happening in the news. Um, you know, be bold and speak truth. Exactly. So that'll happen at 5 o'clock. So be prepared. I don't know. YouTube may shut me down again. I don't know. That was crazy. We were out of butter for breakfast, so I had to make butter before we could have breakfast. Nice.
I want to learn how to make butter.
Now, there's several ways you can make butter, correct?
Oh,
No.
see, this is why I want to learn stuff.
Exactly. So, I need more people to come up on panel with me on Wednesdays and bring more recipes. Have you done any soups for September? No, I have not.
Soup September.
Soup timber, or Sue timber. Is it soup timber or Sue timber? Oh, look at the doggy. I have not, Charles. I have not done any soups. Are you doing a collaboration with soups?
He's always doing a collaboration with food. Thank you, Bowen.
I don't know how many ways there are to make butter, but I know a lot of ways to eat butter. Very easy to make butter. Heavy cream, a little salt, and or no salt. Deer meat stew or deer meat chili.
Both.
Ooh, avid. Both.
Where do you live? Where does he live? We got to go.
Nice, Musgrave. I've only made butter from heavy whipping cream. That's how I've made butter before. And that's how, okay, so like when the kids were doing their Head Start, I do Head Start because they call that school, Head Start. They taught kids how to make butter. They did that one time. That was a little project inside their school. I thought that was cool. Yes, me too. Just look at my girlish figure. Girlish figure.
You read too fast.
No, look, it says finger.
Oh.
And then figure. Heavy cream in a stand mixer or even just using your hand mixer. Amy, don't give him my info.
Thanks, Avid.
My granddaughter had fun making honey butter and giving it to her mama. Oh, that's cool. I'd love to know how to make what is that? Apple butter.
Oh,
I'd love to learn how to make apple butter.
wouldn't it be the same way? Just put apples in it?
I don't know.
Blend it.
I don't know.
Like put it in a blender and just shred it.
I don't know. My granddaughter had fun making honey butter and giving it to her mom. Oh, okay. Honey butter. Nope. Oh, apple butter is easy. That's easy, Amy. Well, y'all say it's easy, but I don't know how to do it, so it's not easy.
Exactly.
Karma says you can make that in a crock pot.
What you talking about, Willis?
Apple butter in a crock pot is easy. Okay, somebody's going to have to come up on Wednesdays, one of these Wednesdays, and show us how easy it is to make. I have
Or-
1, 2, 3, 4 people that have said that it's easy to make and have given the crock pot method. Christy Bett said, I started the apple butter in a pot on the stove and then transferred it to a crock pot. Last year, I made cranberry apple butter. Oh.
Okay, people, you got to start looking at other people's emails address and start sending some freaking recipes, and don't wait till Wednesday.
Paul K says, Google it, Amy. Hey, what fun would that be without having a community that brings their recipe? Paul, apple butter crock pot. Wendy, hello, Wendy. Oh no, I missed it. I was watching my friend's live. I missed last night. I'm working on apples. Well, see, Wendy has apples. She's almost there. She has more than I have.
Christy, with this homemade cranberry sauce.
Homemade cranberry sauce is awesome.
I like cranberry sauce.
Circle B just posted red velvet with cheesecake filling. Oh. I use a variety of apples in mine. No kitchen, so not doing what I used to. Yes, it is, Christy. I just top the apples up, put the cinnamon spices in the apples, put them in the crock pot, and cook them down. I will find a recipe and send it to you, Amy.
What, am I chopped freaking liver?
I have 7 apple trees. Nice, Avid. Apple cranberry jam is good, but my recipes are still packed. The hardest part of making apple butter is peeling the apples. Well, somebody can send me the recipe and come up on Wednesday and, show us how to make apple butter or apple cranberry jam. I don't care.
Janko.
That sounds so good.
Liver pate.
Janko.
Ed, do you feel the love?
No, not at all. Not today.
Wendy said that's what she's doing right now. I guess peeling the apples. So Wendy is almost there. She has the apples. I have the peeling corners things, but the apples aren't shaped right. I have raspberries and need to make jam. Raspberry jam.
Okay, now I'm hungry.
I know, right? Well, I have food.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I have
hungry,
food.
But you have food sitting right in front of you.
I don't have a usable kitchen or I would do it. You don't have a usable kitchen. Well, Karma, I used to have a German wired haired pointer who would choose an apple over steak. She loved them. I have apples and an apple peeler. Avid, you're going to have to come up on panel and show us how easy it is to make apple butter.
Somebody's got to send me a recipe
Right?
because I will do a video on it and give you all the credit.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. We can do that too. Our dog loves apples. Nice. My mother-in-law has a big apple peeler.
That little thing that I got loves anything.
Apple butter and applesauce are excellent ways to use apples that have bad spots or worms. You can cut those parts out and use the usable part for the apple. Nice. Yeah. That's nice. Wendy, if I was close, I would come help you. Sweet. Sweet.
I'd even come and help as long as I can get a taste of it. I'm not picky.
You have a busy day, though. Like, you can't leave right now. You have a busy day. You bought all that lumber. You got to get to
I
work.
bought 7 pieces.
You got to get to work. Chop, chop. You see how I did in my last video? It goes there, Ed.
When you were just waking up this morning, I already had 4 cups of coffee and out on the road doing work.
What?
I
went back to bed
4 this morning.
I went back to bed and woke up at 6:30 this morning, so.
Oh, what happened to going to the gym?
I did not go to the gym this morning. I was so tired.
See, we could have stayed on longer last night then.
Right? I found out my dog loves hot salsa. What? I need to get some Hebrews. I hear that. I don't know what that means. Is that in the Bible? I mean, I know there's Hebrews in the Bible, but I have Hebrews. What is Hebrews?
Coffee.
Oh! I get it now.
I have plenty of coffee.
We're getting rain, is what Karma said.
Where? Don't say Texas, because Texas ain't getting none.
I got Hebrews, LOL, but she means a coffee brand. I got tons of sweet taters, and now the apples. I have celery to do and potatoes, then plums. I need a 200 hours to work. Avid, and I call it that. Apple, sugar, brown sugar, salt, cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice, apple cider vinegar, and water for apple butter. There's the ingredients to put for apple butter.
Yeah, but see, I'll end up going by that. I'll make like 50 pounds of butter.
I'm telling you, somebody needs to come up and show how to how to make it.
Let's put it this way. If I cooked for you, I cook for your whole family and not even try to. You do not need vinegar.
Who wants to take bets if Troy's gonna call me today?
I'll make that bet that he will not call you today.
You don't need vinegar. 5 pounds of apples.
I better find an apple peeler.
Yeah. If you give a recipe to Ed and say, go make this, he's gonna make it. Just like he did with the pickles.
Oh, yeah. And then I ate 2 jars of pickles in one night.
I bet your stomach was feeling great.
Oh, I was so sick. The smell of pickles the next day, I about barfed.
What is that?
That's someone who goes to high school. Isn't that Chris's bus?
Were they in an accident?
No, that was 2 hours ago. There's Chris's location right there. They're stopped on the side.
Hold on, y'all. Sorry. There's the.
I don't know. Is that Chris's bus?
I don't know.
I can't tell. She's moving too fast.
She's moving too fast.
I know, right, Christy? It is so.
Haskell Public Schools.
He's at the school right now, so that's not him.
I made shrimp and chicken Alfredo, and I made enough. I thought I made enough for myself. I made enough for 12 people because 9 people next door to me, they got a bunch of it.
Oh, James Hall is giving like the measurements of everything you need to make.
James, just email me.
I have 20 pounds of apples, so I bribed someone to peel them. LOL. Half a cup of brown sugar,
Jango.
1 teaspoon of salt, 1.5 cups of white sugar.
Christy, that one's really easy to make. The chicken and Alfredo, shrimp Alfredo. James, really?
I always cook too much pasta.
With the way I would tell you how to make it, you'd need 1 box of whatever kind of pasta. This time I used the bow ties. That came out really good.
Avid says, Neil says, Avid, take us fishing. I'll peel your apples. And there goes James again. An 1/8 teaspoon grated nutmeg.
No, James.
I love shrimp, is what Christy Bet says.
You get the little bitty ones or the medium sized ones. Just make sure you pull the tails off first, which I did not do, until I noticed I was cooking them already and went, oh crap.
1/2 teaspoon of allspice.
James.
James is cracking me up.
It is.
A 1/4 cup of ACV.
Apple cider vinegar. And now we're supposed to replay this and try to write it all down.
Yes. And a splash of water. A splash. Like, a splash of water.
Leave it to James.
A 3/4 cup of Hebrews? What? Now they're just putting stuff in there.
Now I need coffee.
Oh, man. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end this. I'm gonna let people get on with their day because I went just a little bit over, but that's because I was a little bit late. There's Ed. Goodbye, Ed. Bye, Ed. There's all the ingredients. Thanks, James. Now we're gonna have to replay that so that we can get all those ingredients. But y'all, I had fun. I'm gonna have my live at 5:00 Central Standard Time. And we'll talk about stuff that's all news. I know, he just dipped out. He's just like, bye. Bye. I just sent you an email with a simple recipe for crock-pot apple butter. Nice. Have a great day, everyone. I will see y'all later. Y'all stay wonderful. Don't ever change for anyone. Keep being your wonderful selves. And I will see you later. Love you guys. Bye. Thanks for being here. make people watch more to get all the ingredients. Amy, send me that recipe. Okay, I will. Bye, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Thanks for being